The expectations are quite high.
Yeah, I mean, I said I love that. I said I was good, right? What?
Yeah.
That's like going deep. You know, these are individuals that don't know the language, don't necessarily have any skills per se, but they make it an effort because they really think that that's going to be a better thing for their children, and it was. It's not that they don't believe in nothing when they don't believe in God, that they can actually end up believing in anything. My name is Jose Jerez. I'm the Director of Plan Giving and Trust Services. Basically, we help church members and non-church members to set up estate planning documents, like will, trusts, power of attorney documents to help their family, and also for those that have a desire to continue to support God's work through those deferred gifts, that we call it, through a will or through a trust. And basically the best of both worlds, right? Help your family, support the missions, and share your values that you have in life.
Favorite color?
Royal blue.
Favorite sport?
Soccer.
What book are you currently reading?
The Bible.
Favorite movie?
Nacho Libre.
Favorite song at the time?
Song of the time?
Song.
I don't know.
Favorite song?
Song. I don't have one.
Morning person or night owl?
Both.
Favorite type of food?
Greek.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Texting or talking on the phone?
Both.
Dream vacation destination?
Italy.
Current hobby?
Ride a bike, and that's it.
Hot chocolate or tea?
Tea.
Favorite season of the year?
Oh, that's summer.
Current TV show?
TV show. I don't have one.
Series, nothing?
No.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry.
Favorite holiday?
That's it.
That's it.
Dang, you're 35? That's crazy.
What do you think is the key to a good life?
Choose to be happy. As Christians, we believe in God, right? So that's the first thing. And then second, we have to, it's a choice. I realized that happiness is a choice. So eventually you have to think of how to get out of it.
Have you ever had a moment in your life where you had to choose to be happy?
Yeah, like when your family dies, you have to change careers. Maybe that's a big, transition. But you just continue on. You can't dwell on it. It's not good for you.
What is Jose's idea of a perfect day?
A date?
Day.
A day.
Oh. D-A-Y. We're not going to dates yet.
It's just, waking up, being grateful for what you have, just happy that I have my mom, and have a job and go do the best you can, work hard and go play soccer, get home and have a good meal and
do you have to go to work for it to be a perfect day?
Well, work is a big part of it. You feel fulfillment on what you do. I think if you don't have a purpose in life, I think that's why a lot of people have, like, let's say depression or whatever, because there's no purpose. So having that job definitely gives me purpose, right? So
on this perfect day, who are you spending this day with?
Yeah, family is very important to me. So definitely family. Let's see.
Where are you with your family?
Oh, so let's say, I'm not it's not.
It's not your everyday.
Oh, I see.
It's a perfect. You get to choose this perfect day. In a perfect world, what does a perfect day for Jose look like?
Wow. Let's see. That's kind of weird. I'm trying to find this one piece that doesn't seem to stay on there. It seems like it's this one, but yeah, I like to spend time with my mom. Try to give her as much as attention as I can while she's here with me. So maybe taking her out to do some gardening with my mom.
Do some what?
Gardening.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Putting the finishing touches on on the caterpillar. I think you're missing.
I'm missing?
What are you missing?
I'm missing this. Maybe I put the wrong. It's kind of weird.
Your caterpillar doesn't have a face either.
This doesn't connect. Oh, I need to have eyes on that. I see. Let me see that. Yeah, here we go. I can't seem to figure out why this green ones don't fit here.
No.
You know, I must have got it the wrong.
I wonder if our previous participant used the wrong green on the other.
See, it's supposed to go here.
Oh,
but
yeah, maybe. I think that's what it is. I think that's what
attach.
happened. Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, can you show the camera your completed?
There we go.
What would you say is an experience that has changed your life?
An experience that has changed my life.
And pretty much kind of defined who Jose is.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're going deep.
You guys are going deep. You don't have to make me think about this. Something that has impacted me so much that I have.
Yeah.
I would say coming to this country. You know, at the age of 5.
Okay, that is big.
That
defines
big. You know.
That defines us a lot.
You know, I come here, don't know the language. My parents don't know the language. Now, I started going to school here because I was 5. I obviously started kindergarten.
What would you say was something that has always stuck in your head from that transition in life?
What's curious about it is when you come here when you're that young, even though you don't know the language, I never felt like it was something that completely ostracized me. You know, I obviously had to step out to take ESL classes and things like that, so it was somewhat different, right? But I never, I always liked school, which is interesting. I really enjoyed it. I don't know, so just, I never felt like I didn't belong in a sense, right? You know.
What was your favorite subject?
Oh, I liked history, languages, took French in high school, sports obviously, I played soccer, art. I loved art.
Well, you're doing some art right now, so
I haven't done it.
The expectations are quite high.
Yeah, I mean, I said I loved it. I said I was good, right?
Do you mind sharing more with us about this, coming to another country? I know a lot of people always wonder, why are people coming to America, or why, what was the case in your family's case?
That's a good question, right? So, contrary to popular belief, maybe they might think that this country is this and that. We come here because we think this would be a better opportunity for the family, like our parents, right? These are individuals that don't know the language, don't necessarily have any skills per se. They come here to join the workforce, but they make it an effort because they really think that it's going to be a better thing for their children, and it was a better option, right? Like personally for me, at El Salvador, there's a civil war when we came here, and then after the civil war, there was gang. El Salvador was considered one of the most dangerous countries, in the world in regards to people dying and getting killed. So it was definitely a big motivation for my parents to move here, and the opportunities that I received coming here from parents that had third grade, education, and then I was the first one to go to college. I mean, like, these opportunities that you don't get, right? And so I'm very, very grateful for that.
And for your parents, right? Like taking the chance, because it's a big risk.
Yeah,
for them to just venture out into the unknown.
Yeah, you have 3 kids. They're all, really young, and that's also coming along where I did not always make good decisions in my life. So imagine if I would have made even better decisions. Where you can be. Right? In one generation, right? Yeah. So a lot of people don't think about that. I think a lot of people that grew up in this country or wherever they don't realize that. And they look at the negative side of it. Obviously, no country is perfect, but yeah.
What would you say are some values that are really important to you in life?
Truth, accountability, big time for me. Love, of course. Believe in God. you know, that's the foundation of where everything stems, right, for us. I'm really blessed to grow up in a Christian home, because the world's so upside down right now that I feel bad for individuals that really don't have a leg to stand on. You know, like where do we, you know, where do we get our morality, where we get all these things, you know, you just, people take it for granted. But as you believe in God, you know, that's the foundation of everything. And from that stems all the decisions that you make. And the people that don't have that, you know, they just kind of grab at anything that comes their way. You know, there's this one philosopher, I forget his name, maybe G.K. Chesterton, I think it's called, something like that. He says that when people decide not to believe in God, it's not they decide to not believe in anything. He said that they have, you know, like the risk of believing in, oh no, it's that they don't, it's not that they don't believe in nothing when they don't believe in God, that they can actually end up believing in anything. And it's so true. It's so true when you look at society nowadays. It's like, I don't even want to get started, but there's just so much things out there. You're like, really? Like, where all this coming from?
Yeah.
So I'm very grateful for myself for those values that you get growing up in the church or believing in God. It's really big. It's a really big deal, you know. But,
wow, thank you for sharing that. And as you're putting the finishing touches on your beautiful masterpiece,
I think I went back to my childhood. I was picking up my childhood,
which is good, you know.
This is like I was like 3 years old doing this.
It's therapy.
Yeah.
So what would be a piece of advice you want to share with people as we're wrapping up?
Oh, piece of advice. Yeah, I was just going back to what I was saying, right? I mean, like, this is for obviously people that believe, believers, right? You know, you have to hold fast to our beliefs and not be afraid. You know, that society pushes us this way or that way. It's easy to just not say anything or go with the flow, right? And I think especially for parents, you know, I don't have any kids, but I can't imagine how it is for them trying to raise their children in a certain way and not allow society to manipulate or affect, you know, their children. But truth, you know, what is truth, right? That's the whole question.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I kind of overheard Jen talk about that.
Yeah, Jen talking about that.
That's basically it, right? Like going back to just having that foundation of who God is, what God is, who created everything, why are we here? Just have that lead you, right? One of my favorite verses is Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, and it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, you know, and in all your ways acknowledge Him, you know, and He will make your path straight. And that's so true, right?
Yeah.
That's really the bottom of it, is the ability to actually trust in Him, which is not always easy.
Yeah.
But if you acknowledge Him and let that be the guide, eventually things will get figured out.
Thank you for sharing with us, Jose. Thank you for this moment. Man, you're still going at it. Feel free to put the finishing touches on that.
There's no finishing.
There's no finishing it. No, thank you. So let's show the camera what this looks like, because I really want to see what Jose got to work on.
Oh boy, look at that masterpiece.
Look at the masterpiece. Definitely very abstract.
Impressionist, or I don't know what you would call it, but. Make sure you get your will and trust done, because you never know.
This video was sponsored by